All right, profit lever number 5, deploy retargeting ads. Retargeting, remarketing. You see something online and then you constantly see it after you checked it out. Well, the reason this is so important is because number one, a lot of ad accounts that I look at, they're not using retargeting ads for whatever reason. They're just running their regular old ad campaigns to pick up cold traffic or new people. They're not running retargeting ads back to those same people. But number two, it vastly increases your return on ad spend. I've seen cases where a retargeting segment gets 100x. Now, of course, that's not spending a lot of money compared to the top of funnel, more awareness, or to pick up new people, what I like to call prospecting. But retargeting ads does wonders to the bottom line and your ROI. So, if you've ever gone online and you've searched for something, odds are you're going to see ads about that same thing many times over for the next few days, few weeks, few months, whatever they have their parameters set at. That is completely okay. Don't be scared. There's no need for X-Files music or, whoa, what's going on here? It is perfectly natural in this day and age. So I want you to pay attention when you see those types of ads. If you're running any paid advertising, whether it's on Meta, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, even Google search and display, then odds are you've probably heard about retargeting. But are you using it to the fullest extent? Well, probably not. And if you are, after this video, then I'd love to interview you. So, what is proper retargeting? Well, proper retargeting is done when you thoughtfully think through the different segments throughout your customer journey. And this all goes back to good old-fashioned market research. So if you're not doing market research, if you're not talking to your customers or clients on a weekly basis, then I encourage you, please start, because it's going to give you everything you need to know about the foundational copy you need to write, their pain points, the psychographics, etc. But back to retargeting. So let's take, for example, a very simple funnel. It's a webinar. People go to the first page, the landing page or registration page. They opt in, a percentage opts in or registers. They wait for the live webinar. The webinar happens. They watch the webinar, a percentage watches. And then a percentage goes to the call scheduling page. In this case, we're going to sell something high ticket, so we're going to sell it over the phone. They're going to go to a scheduled call. All right, so we've got the registration page. We've got that confirmation page after they register. We've got the webinar itself. And then we have the, let's just say it's the call booking page. Then finally, we have the, hey, thanks for scheduling your call confirmation page. So we are running ads to the first page, the registration page, in hopes that a percentage will click through and register and we'll get a cost per registration. It's a gamble. It usually pays off, but it still is a gamble. What if nobody registers? Well, that can be the case sometimes. So let's say it's a successful ad campaign and we're getting people to register. Well, they're not going to really hear from us outside of any emails we send until the day of the webinar. So how do we do that? Well, we set up retargeting ads. We set up specific segments of ads that go only to those people who hit the registration confirmation page. Think about it logically. We would not want to show ads to people who clicked on the registration page because we don't know if they opted in or registered or not. But we take the URL of the registration confirmation page and we say, yes, anybody who hits this page is a registrant. They registered, and we want to show our ads to those people. So I'm not going to get in the technicals. Each platform is different. It's a simple YouTube video away. It'll probably take 5 minutes to learn. But we want to set up ads to go to that segment of people who hit that URL specifically. What kind of ads do we show them? Well, all sorts. But the main thing is we want to nurture and we want to show them why they should attend our specific webinar. So if the webinar is over a certain topic, then prime the pump. Give them supplementary information about you and your business and why this webinar is the one for them. Mainly speaking, you want to show them why this webinar matters and why they should attend and or watch live. If it's live, I'm assuming it's live in this example's sake. It can be videos, it can be graphics. It doesn't matter too much as long as you're staying top of mind for that person. All right, next we have the webinar itself. So each webinar platform is different. It depends on the platform if you can tag it with the ad tracking code, the metapixel, or the LinkedIn Insight tag, or Google Ads conversion tracking, all different names for kind of the same thing, a little snippet of code that shows the ad platform, hey, somebody's doing something on here, and let's track them, let's tag them, essentially. But if you're using a platform like Demio, or if you're using a platform like Webinar Jam, even something like GoToWebinar, odds are you can use tracking, ad tracking. I know for a fact you can use it on Demio. That's the one that we highly recommend. I'll have another video on that, just the pros and cons and comparison there. But you want to make sure that you're able to track those people that hit the webinar page. Now, here's something cool you can do. If you have the capabilities, if you have the tech savviness on your own, if not, feel free to reach out. But you can set certain parameters around the tracking that if somebody hits this page, then boom, after 5 minutes it fires something. After 15 minutes it fires something. After 60 minutes it fires something. So on and so forth. Meaning it fires something that says, hey, this person was on this page for 5, 15, 60, 45, 32 minutes. Well, they're highly engaged compared to somebody who hit it and then left after 3 minutes. So you can get pretty granular with your retargeting ads. Again, not trying to get too technical here. I'm just wanting to show you the capabilities of everything. So why would you want to show ads to somebody who hit the webinar page after they registered and showed up to the webinar? Well, because you want to push them down the funnel further through the customer journey, and you want to get them to, hey, go ahead, schedule that call. Here's why this webinar mattered. Here's what we can do. So we're assuming that they watched the webinar and that they're knowledgeable enough about your product or service or offer to then warrant a, hey, we're the best because, you should learn from me because you should buy this offer. You should schedule a call because, and there's just different ads, right? Different pain points, different solutions, mix and match, graphics, videos, etc. Very low budget stuff that you're running to. Retargeting, again, is low budget. It doesn't cost a lot to show your ads to those segments of people. It pennies on the dollar, actually. I've seen in some cases it costs 1, 2, 3 cents to show the ad to somebody who's in that segment. That's top of mind stuff at a very low budget. All right, now we have the call scheduling page. So when people hit the call scheduling page, we can retarget them with ads if they didn't hit the call scheduled confirmation page. Hey, you were so close. What happened? Again, we can also send emails if done properly, but retargeting ads use the URL in a very simple way, and we can say, hey, show ads only to these people who hit this page. So we can show ads that say, hey, you're so close, go ahead and schedule your call. And then once they schedule the call, they're going to hit that next page, the call scheduled confirmation page. And we can show ads to those people specifically that say, hey, can't wait for our call. Here's what to expect. Or a brand video, an about video. Hey, Daniel Pope here, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time to schedule a call. Let me tell you a little bit about Be Known LLC. Why did we start? Well, we started to restore companies' trust in digital marketing. That's our mission. But I got fed up with so many agencies out there who just half-bake their services. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. So why is this important? Because you can show ads, you can stay top of mind to people who have already interacted and engaged with your pages, your funnels, your marketing systems. That way you're staying top of mind. They might not be ready to buy right then, but if you retarget them, then you're able to say, hey, I'm still thinking about you. Just want to know you're still thinking about me. Anyway, deploying retargeting ads is a massive profit lever when done correctly. There's different segments. You don't have to start with all 4, 5, 6 segments if you have a 3-step, 4-step funnel. Just start with something. And again, there's a lot of YouTube videos out there that'll go through the technicalities of each platform. It's not what this little segment is for. But if you do it correctly, I promise you, your return on ad spend will skyrocket.